My name is Randy Bigley. Joining me on the podcast right now is Fred Fischer. We're going to talk about the Pancake Breakfast and Fly-In and Flea Market and Car Show. Quite a bit happening at the Port Bucyrus Airport that day. How you doing?
Real good.
Good. Let's talk about that. What is the Fly-In and all that?
Well, we started it 2 years ago with the bicentennial, and we had it in October. And after 2 years of freezing our tails off out there in the afternoon, we moved it up a month. So we're on September 16th this year. It's a kind of a joint venture between the Loretta Schindler Museum, which there's a story in itself there, and Kiwanis Club. And so we had the Pancake Fly-In Breakfast in what we call the Horde Hangar. That's the big hangar at the south side end of the airport.
Okay.
And Kiwanis is graciously donating the profits from that to the museum.
Nice. Good.
And so that'll be from 8 to noon. And then we decided to try to keep it a little more so it's free to get in. There's no parking charge or anything, although we will accept donations. But we're adding a few things. We're going to have some food trucks there, or food truck and kettle corn and some lunch type food there for the late morning, early afternoon. And then we're having a flea market and a car show.
Oh, wow.
And so neither one of those folks for this year are going to have anybody that wants to come and be part of the flea market. No charge. Just on our flyer, there's and everybody in the city got a flyer with their utility bill through the city. But if they can give us a call or go to our website and give us a call, but they can register, do the flea market late morning, early afternoon. Then we're going to have some hot air balloons come in at 3 o'clock, and there's looks like 4 of them coming in, and then they'll ascend in the evening, again, weather permitting on that. We've got Champagne Gal, the B-25 from Urbana, Ohio, coming in. They'll arrive about 9 o'clock.
Wow.
And depart about 3, and there's nothing like seeing some of those old radial engines start up and that.
Yeah, that's neat stuff.
And we have some other aircraft coming in and got some things we're working on. Hopefully will materialize between now and then, but it should be just a fun, kind of an all-day deal.
Oh, yeah, a lot going on. I saw they're just looking at the flyer here. I mean, it's a whole, I mean, everything's packed into this whole event here.
Right.
Very cool. It's starting off with breakfast in the morning. So
yes.
There you go.
So pancakes and sausage and your coffee and juice and all that. Again, the Pancake Breakfast is $10 for adults, but kids 10 and under are free, and as much as you can eat. So looking forward to that. The Crawford County Success Center is going to have a table set up.
Good.
The kind of the background and history of Loretta is she was born in Fort Jennings. Our airport is uniquely historical in that it was the first airport started and managed by a woman in the United States.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
But more importantly, Loretta was, as I said, was born in Fort Jennings, and then she ended up in this area in the accounting world, and then got interested in aviation and was taking flying lessons out at Sycamore, and decided that the airport needed to be in a more metropolitan area, and this was in the 29-30 era.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So moved it to Bucyrus. I'm not sure I would label Bucyrus a metropolitan area.
Sure, yeah.
But that's how the airport got started.
Oh, wow, okay.
And she managed it for a year and left here and went to California and became very good friends of Amelia Earhart. Actually had dinner with her 3 nights before she left on her fateful mission.
Yeah.
Was the first secretary-treasurer of the 99s, which is a women's flying group that was created in 1929, 1930. And it got its name because there were 99 women that were interested in aviation that started the group.
Okay.
And then from there, had seen a tornado hit a city somewhere here in Ohio, I believe it was, and thought that it would be really great if you could fly emergency medical people to a disaster area. And long story, after many years and a lot of interesting reading about it that people have done, in 1966 was recognized by the Air Force as the founder of flight nurses. And pretty much credited with the whole concept of medevac.
Okay.
And she considered Bucyrus her hometown, never married. She's buried out at Holy Trinity Cemetery. So we're trying to do some nice things with the fly-in to kind of recognize her. The Success Center is going to have a table because of their nursing program.
Right.
And so we're excited about that. And then we have the FAA is going to have a couple of seminars in the hangar across from Hordes on flight safety. And then at 1 o'clock, Peg is going to do kind of a 30-minute she speaks as she's Loretta, and it's kind of the history of Loretta talking about her life and what she accomplished. So a lot of fun things going on.
Yeah, lots to do. Something for the whole family, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. How long have you guys been doing this?
Well, this will be our 3rd year for this one. Actually, there's a lot of nice things going on at the airport right now. We last year completed, as a member of the Airport Commission, we completed the full-length taxiway. Oh, wow, that was a 2.4, right around $2.4 million project that was 100% FAA funded. So that was no cost to the city whatsoever. And a lot of nice activity going out there. Airports are extremely important for economic development. A lot of people don't realize how many corporate type planes come in here literally on a weekly basis. And so we're clearly wanting to promote the airport and do some nice things out there.
All right, this is September 16th, Saturday the 16th, from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. Like I said, breakfast, rain or shine out there, right?
Yeah, breakfast, rain or shine. So far, the long-range weather looks pretty decent.
Yeah, it does.
It did have a little rain, but yesterday they flipped it to partly cloudy. The other thing about it is that you can come out in the morning, have breakfast, hit the flea market. You can come and go, so there's no charge for coming back in. Like I said, no charge for entry. So if you want to come out, eat, spend a little time in the morning, come back out in the afternoon when the hot air balloons get ready to ascend. They won't get there till about 3, and then they'll start doing their unloading, and again, long as the winds aren't too high and weather's decent, they'll be there, and then they'll ascend about 5 o'clock. Wow. So it should be a fun time for everybody.
Very cool, and the money goes to a good thing, and I see lunch is going to be served afterwards in the Horde Hangar then too.
So you'll be able to eat. We've got bratwurst and some other food coming there, kettle corn and some dessert type food. So the hangar will be open all day as far as tables to sit down in there and do things, and it should be a really good, fun, entertaining day out there.
And I see people can call you for the car show questions, correct?
Yes, yeah. So the car show is the local Corvette Club. There's a group of guys that are part of Eliminators that they meet Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings at Burger King.
Yeah, all right.
And so Floyd Farmer and is kind of heading that up. It's not going to be limited to Corvettes. We've got some sponsors that have helped to offset some of the costs to get like the B-25 in and stuff. So we're excited about that, and that'll give you a chance to see some cars out there and look at other airplanes that are on the field. And so again, it should be a
sounds like a great day to me.
Yeah, entertaining day.
Yeah, it does. Again, 16th of September, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. All right, and you still can get if you want to be. If you want to space at the flea market, you can still do that too, right?
Yes,
correct?
Yep. Just there's if you go to it's Loretta Schindler Museum.
Okay.
If you kind of start to Google Loretta, it'll get you to a museum. It'll get you to there.
Okay.
There's some the posters on there. Everybody got a poster in the city with their utility bills. So there's the names of the Jeremy Ray and Leanne Grau that they can contact concerning the flea market. Again, no cost to do that. Just come out and set up. Yeah. There'll be signs when you come in, so you'll actually, if you're coming from Beale Avenue, you'll drive kind of past the airport, past the last big hangar, and you'll see a sign for public parking. The driveway before that will be for the car show people to come in, and the flea market people to set up along the taxiways there.
Okay.
And should be pretty well marked, and should be a fun day.
Sounds like it to me. Fred, thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad to see the weather's going to be pretty good, it looks like.
We hope, keeping our fingers crossed, that's for sure.
Thank you, Fred.
Thanks.